Greetings to all my fellow watch enthusiasts on YouTube and Facebook and wherever else this video might be seen and shared. Celine Driver once again, bringing you another unboxing and review of a watch that is in fact mine. This is a new release from Long Island Watch, one of their many in the very successful Islander watch lineup. I think they have dozens and dozens, maybe even upwards of 200 different models to choose from. Pardon me. This one is their first full skeleton, and using a relatively new movement from Seiko, designed specifically to be a skeletonized movement. We are going to take a look at the Long Island Watch Bating Hollow Steel Skeleton Dive Watch, the ISL-166. Now, there's also the 167, I believe it is, which is the gold tone version, which is a little much for my taste, but here we have the box. Very simple, typical Long Island Watch box. Comes with warranty and instruction card, which is always nice to have, and nothing else really, except a very nice pillow. It's always nice to have a good pillow. But here we have the watch itself, the ISL-166, Bating Hollow. Marc, in the video that he did to introduce this watch, indicated what Bating Hollow is. I think it's someplace on Long Island. I'm not really sure. He does that a lot. But when I saw the video, I just decided that I had to have one. And even if I didn't love the watch head design, a beads of rice bracelet, you're always going to get me with a beads of rice bracelet. And you also get an exhibition case back, which is pretty nice to have, which shows off the fully skeletonized movement to its best effect. Now, one unique item about this watch, which you may notice, I'm going to try and get it at an angle so you can see, the logo, the Long Island Watch logo, and the text that's normally printed on the dial is actually printed on the crystal. There is no dial here. That's the movement. There's no intervening piece of sapphire or clear glass or anything like that. That's the movement. The indices are actually installed on the inner chapter ring, which you can see to great here. I'm going to zoom in on the dial a little bit. You can see there's the logo, the Islander logo, the verbiage, I should say, the automatic 200 meter, 56 feet. That's all printed on the crystal, not on a dial. There is no dial. You can see the balance wheel beating away there. You can see the pallet fork, the escape wheel. You can see the train of wheels very clearly. On the back side, you can see the balance wheel going, the mainspring barrel, bridges, the automatic rotor, more bridge work. It's really a very nice, simple design. You can see that the indices every 5 minutes, of course, and they are bonded right to the inner chapter ring. The hands are fully skeletonized as well. They have a very slim second hand working away there. No other complications. No chronograph, no date, no day, nothing. A simple three-hander with a very, very unique looking dial presentation. So as I said, this is the first skeleton watch offered by Islander. You're looking at the top side or the dial side of a Seiko NH70A movement. This movement is designed to be a skeleton movement presentation. It is a no date. It does hand wind. It does hack. You have a sapphire crystal, and it's a flat crystal with the printing on the crystal. I hope the camera's picked there. That angle is really good right there. I finally stumbled on an angle where you can see all the printing is done on the back side of the crystal. It is sapphire front and rear. It is stainless steel case, stainless steel bezel, coin edge bezel, stainless steel bezel insert, 120 click, very smooth. A little bit on the stiff side, but I ain't hating that. It lines up beautifully. Stainless steel beads of rice style bracelet. Removable link secured by screws. There is a little bit of an issue with the screws. The screw tops, you can see the pin doesn't go all the way through. When you unscrew one of these links, you're only unscrewing the very top and then you pull it out and the pin comes with it. One of those kind. So it's kind of a spring-loaded screw top. When you unscrew it, it kind of pops up and then you grab it and pull it out. I had a lot of trouble on this side getting 3 of the 4 screws to release from the link, which is why there are only 1 on this side and 3 on this side. So I had a little trouble, nothing I couldn't handle, but it was a bit of grief. Let's see. Did I go over all that? Yeah, I went over all the things in my notes except for the specs. The watch is $329 US. That's a snapshot in time. I'm shooting this right at the end of October of 2023. The watch, as I shoot this video, is not sold out. It is still available. It's not a limited edition or anything like that. But I have a feeling it'll be fairly popular and will sell well. So jump on it. It's a 42 millimeter case. It is a bit on the thick side at 14.3 millimeter thick. I suspect the exhibition case back has a lot to do with that. It's 49.5 millimeter on the tip to tip. It is conveniently equipped with drilled lugs to make removing the bracelet easier. 22 millimeter lug width and a 200 meter water resistance. Now all the measurements came from Long Island Watch's website, so we'll treat those measurements as gospel. I will give you a wrist shot. Very limited on the micro adjust. You can see only 3 micro adjust slots. That's probably the only downside to this watch, as far as I'm concerned. Fits very well on my 7¼ inch wrist. My wrist, I've been losing some weight lately, thanks to my very good doctor. My wrist size might actually, I know it's shrunk a little bit because all my bracelet watches I've had to rework. My wrist might now be about a 7 1/8. Maybe even 7, I don't know. I'll have to remeasure. But good for me to lose weight. But you can see on the down the barrel shot, the watch fits very well. The lugs are fairly short. This watch could probably fit someone down to a 6.5-inch wrist. But the fact that it's a rather tall watch might make folks with a smaller wrist, it might look a little awkward for them. You have a milled style clasp with a twin lock signed. You pop the fold over, and then you have to deploy both buttons. You see I'm pushing the one button, but it's not moving. You have to push both buttons, and it unlocks for extra security. It is a signed crown, oversized signed crown. It is a screw down crown. It does disengage smoothly with an audible and tactile felt pop. Only one pull position. That's it. Hacks the movement, and you can set the time. Close it up. Movement starts up. Couple of turns, and you have your full water resistance back. Heavy duty screw down case back. It is an exhibition case back, which is kind of nice. I don't know, Long Island watch probably could have done a little bit more with the rotor to make it a little more snazzy. If you're going to do an exhibition case back, at least, do a snazzy rotor, or a colored rotor, maybe a nice blue rotor. I mean, Marc and I share the same favorite color of blue. Put a blue rotor in it. It's a dive watch. I mean, it does have nice Côte de Geneva stripes, if you will. The rest of the movement is fairly unadorned, as you can see. A nice pop of blue in there might not have been the worst thing in the world. I like the way the escape wheel stands out there with its gold tone against the overwhelmingness of steel. But it's a beautiful watch. Really, really think this is a good pickup for me. I've been enjoying wearing it ever since it arrived. One thing about Islander, on their shipping, it does take them a day or two to get the watch out the door. But once it gets out the door, the shipping goes fairly smoothly from there. Even fairly smoothly when USPS is involved. And don't get me started on my trials and tribulations with the post office. We'll be here all night. But there it is, another successful watch launch for Long Island Watch. I've owned several Long Island Islanders over time. I currently own 3. This will be the 3rd that I own currently in my collection. And I've been very happy with all of them. And all the other ones that I've tested and handled. They are excellently designed watches, very good quality materials, strong movements. What more can you ask for? Good watch at a good price. And with all the extras that you usually have to pay more to get from brands like Seiko and Citizen. I hope you found this video enjoyable. I hope you found it to be useful, informative, educational. If you did, please click that thumbs up for me. That does help with YouTube search algorithms. Comments, questions, suggestions down below. I do read them all. I do respond to them all. However, if you are going to leave insulting comments, you're going to troll, or you're going to leave links to bad places on the internet, I'm simply going to delete the comment and block the commenter. If you're new to the channel, of course, welcome. If you're not new to the channel, but you haven't clicked the subscription button yet, what are you waiting for? I'm trying to get this channel to grow, and I'm going to do a watch giveaway if I get to 3,000, or when I get to 3,000 subscribers. So please, let's grow the channel and get to I have a watch already picked out. It's a worthwhile giveaway for somebody who follows the giveaway rules. But got to get to 3,000 before I do that. So click that subscribe button. Don't forget to click the bell icon too. And as I always say at the end of my videos, it is a crazy old world out there. And as I do this video, the world is on fire. So please be careful out there. Stay safe, be well. See you soon.